Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO team up video, and in today's team up video guys, we're looking at a Wailord GX Blastoise deck, a really cool archetype that might actually make Wailord somewhat more competitive. We know that this card sees more play in Expanded than it does Standard, and in Standard it's not as good. You have Naganadel and Quagsire, but now we have access to this new Blastoise, which has a really good ability to support Wailord, so we are going to try out this combo here in just a second. Of course, we're getting today's PTCGO video, guys. Shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, guys. If you need to get any team-up codes, if you guys need to get any other pack codes like Lost Thunder or Dragon Majesty, or you guys need to get like some Jolteon GX codes or Flareon GX codes, definitely go get them over at Card Cavern TCG, and you can use the discount code LDF for the discount on your purchase, so definitely go do that. Anyways, let's look at today's archetype. So yeah, Wailord GX Blastoise, what's it all about? Well, it relies pretty heavily on Blastoise here. Blastoise has the ability Powerful Squall. Once during turn before you attack, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any number of water energies you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. So this is a really cool attack. Blastoise just seems to be able to build up a lot of water attackers every time it gets printed, but Powerful Squall is nice. Now the top 6 cards is basically like Max Elixir, so it's like playing a Max Elixir, but you get to choose any number of cards you want. So if you only hit like 2 water energies, you can still put 2 water energies in play, which is pretty powerful. And we're going to try to use Blastoise to charge up our Wailords here with Super Splash and Towering Splash. Once we get Wailord built up, guys, we're golden. Super Splash is going to start one-shotting things. We have 300 HP. Now we also are going to be playing Articuno in this deck. Articuno is really good to start with. It has the ability Blizzard Veil as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon. Whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your benched water Pokemon. Really nice. It's like basically giving your benched water Pokemon a free Primal Groudon effect if this guy is your active. We do have Cold Cyclone, which is good too. If we get to attack with this, we can do 70, and then we move 2 waters from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. So Cold Cyclone is really good, and Blizzard Veil is also just really good to have while we slowly build up Wailord turn after turn. Kind of like a Blastoise, or not Blastoise, a Primal Groudon deck a little bit. It's kind of the way I see it, but yeah, really useful to have Articuno to help your Wailord out, because it's going to be hard to deal with a 300 HP Wailord. Now, there are some other things in this deck to kind of make it fall together. I am playing one Tapu Lele, of course, just because it's good. Sadly, Lele won't be protected by Articuno, but whatever. Lele is always going to be a liability whenever it's on your bench regardless. You kind of have to accept it when you play Wonder Tag. We are playing a 1-1 Quagsire in here. Honestly, I didn't really know what else to run in this deck. I've seen some people run Snorlax and Eevee tag team. There are some other water types, don't get me wrong. Obviously, stuff like Lapras can be played in here. If you want, you know, a Lapras GX isn't a terrible option. If you want to play that over, playing Quagsire, you can do that. There's obviously other water types. Suicune could be a nice one of in this deck too. Definitely, I think Suicune could fit in here. Since you're playing Rare Candy, if you want, you could potentially fit in like a 1-1 Swampert line. Then you get access to Power Draw and Hydro Pump, which is pretty good. You can play Articuno. You can also play, obviously, Prism Star Volt. The reason I actually don't play this, there's no Waka Patch in this deck. We're actually straight up just relying on Blastoise's ability. So I was like, Quagsire seems good. One thing that I like with Quagsire is you can actually use it with Wailord here. Wailord takes a lot of damage. It's going to get knocked out next turn. You can use like a Switch or a Guzma and then bring out another Wailord and then Quagsire the energy to the new Wailord. So that's kind of the idea. You can also run a Max Potion in this deck if you want to, or an Acerola. I think those would also be really good tech options. I am playing 4 Brooklet Hills, which is something, maybe I am playing a little bit too many Brooklet Hills, but I really personally think 4 Brooklet Hills is the way to go with this deck. That's just me. Now, Blastoise can actually do decent things itself. Hydro Tackle can do 150 for 3 waters. That's not terrible. Okay, you know what? 150 is good numbers. If you soften it up with Articuno or Wailord, or you do Wailord's GX attack, Hydro Tackle can actually one-shot stuff. So don't sleep on Hydro Tackle. It's actually a decent attack, especially with Choice Band. We do play 2 of them. It allows the Hydro Tackle to do 180 damage, which, again, is some good numbers. Now, that's basically it for the Pokemon. Again, we went over all the Pokemon. I am playing 2 different Squirtles. I'm doing the 50 HP one because it can give it a free retreat cost if you have a Brooklet Hill in play. 70 HP Squirtle for the extra health. I'm playing 1 Wartortle TEU. Now we go into the items. 1 Energy Recycle System and 1 Energy Recycler. I'm playing a heavy count of both of these, or just 1-1. But I am playing more of these than just playing one or the other. Mainly because you need energy in the deck for Powerful Squall to work. I am playing 1 Pokecom, of course. Pokecom, really good to search for Pokemon. 4 rare candies, just to guarantee Blastoise. It's really important to get Blastoise out as quick as possible. 1 Stretcher to get our Pokemon back. I am playing 1 Switch, again, really good with Wailord. If you start with Wailord, you know, it's a good thing to switch into Articuno. 4 Ultra Balls, search for a Pokemon. Again, 4 Brooklet Hills. I'm playing a heavy count, but again, it's really good to Brooklet Hill on turn 1. And I think the Stadium War right now is at an all-time high. It's actually really good to play multiple copies of Stadiums. 4 Cynthias for draw, 2 Erikas, Hospitality, 4 Lilies, pretty standard stuff. 3 copies of Guzma, 2 copies of Choice Band, and I am playing 13 Water Energies. Again, you do have to play quite a lot of energy in this deck for Powerful Squall to actually hit. But other than that, it's pretty good to play 13 energies. I think 13 is a pretty solid amount. There are some other things you can run this deck. Of course, there's other Pokemon you can play, like other water attackers, like Lapras, like Suicune. Again, I've seen people run Snorlax Tag Team GX, which I don't hate either. I think Snorlax is a nice addition to this deck, too, if you want to play it. You can use Cheer Up, too, so yeah, I think Snorlax is another potential one of you could put in this deck. So, yeah, I think you can run Snorlax, Tag Team in here. Aqua Patch is something you can consider running. I'm just not playing Aqua Patch. I'm strictly relying on Powerful Squall. And yeah, that's it for my Wailord Blastoise list here. Let's go get some games on PTCGO, see the deck in action, and we'll see what the deck is all about. Alright guys, we'll do some games with Wailord Blastoise. I'm excited to try this deck out. I've been looking at it since yesterday, and I was like, yeah, this actually looks pretty fun. So see what we're up against. We're up against a fire deck. This isn't Blacephalon, though. It might be a Charizard deck. Which I think it is. But it's literally only fire and colorless, which is questionable. We are going to win the coin flip, which is hype. If it is Charizard, I kind of have to watch out for Charizard maybe knocking out Wailord in 1 hit. Speaking of Wailord, we do end up starting with Wailord. It's one of the things that can go wrong is starting with Wailord. It's not a good starter. Wooper isn't that great. Squirtle's fine because you have that free retreat option. We did draw a Brooklet Hill, which is good. We'll play this. Probably just get Squirtle. See what we prize. So we do have 2 Articunos in the deck. We have our Wailord. We have a Wartortle. We do have 3 Blastoise. I think we priced Wooper. No, we didn't. Let's check the energy. Alright. We prized 1 energy, which isn't bad. So we'll just kind of play down a few cards here. We'll Cynthia. I could have went for a Lillie. I guess maybe I should have, but we'll play Cynthia instead. Okay, we do find a switch. We didn't get Articuno. That's fine. We can switch next turn. We'll probably Ember me for 30. It's fine. We'll switch next turn. It's fine. We'll Brooklet Hill for Articuno, switch into it. We'll play Cynthia and then maybe hit Rare Candy Blastoise. That would be pretty good. My opponent's just going to Lillie for 3. They're in Choice Band. Yikes, they're actually doing decent damage to me. Let's see what they get on the coins. They got 1 heads. Charizard might be a problem, not gonna lie. That thing can actually build up enough energy to one-shot Wailord, which is not good at all. So we actually need to get Blastoise going quick. It's gonna be Blastoise versus Charizard. The 60 damage is kind of annoying. We actually only have 240 HP now. So we're more weaker. Grab Articuno, we'll put down the Wailord. We will switch into Articuno. We'll attach to Wailord. I could actually attach to Articuno and win this turn if I hit Rare Candy Blastoise, so, yeah, let's go for it. YOLO! That was cringe, I know. Alright, well, let's Cynthia, Rare Candy Blastoise. No. Well, considering he just Timer Ball for Charmeleon, he may not knock me out. That's really unfortunate that we didn't hit Blastoise. It's really unfortunate we weren't able to find Blastoise there. If we lose Articuno this turn, which we're probably going to, never mind. He won't knock me out. Alright, we're going to win here if he doesn't get another Pokemon down. And we win. And we drew an Ultra Ball, so we would be able to get Blastoise. Well, Charizard is obviously a matchup we want to play against. Oh, did not mean to say hello. I meant to say well played. You know, if you're watching this opponent, I did not mean to say hello. I meant to say well played. Alright, so we're going to get 50 coins. Again, Charizard is a matchup you can obviously beat because it's a fire deck. But Charizard can be scary, considering it can technically reach numbers to one-shot Wailord. That's fine, though. We had Blastoise for backup. We had Quagsire for backup. We had Articuno for backup. Articuno can one-shot him because of his ability that he has to play. Overall, it's fine. Here we go. We're up against a Blacephalon deck, which probably is the matchup we want to see. We don't even really need Wailord here. Like, honestly, Blastoise and Quagsire and Articuno can carry the game for us. So, see what we start with. We got the Squirtle for your treat start, which is good. We got a Lillie. We got a really awesome hand, honestly. As long as Lillie can set us up. It doesn't Marshadow me. We can probably get a Blastoise and play next turn. So, I'm feeling confident about Blacephalon. I do think it's a matchup that is hugely heavily favored. So, grab Articuno. See what we prized. We did prize a Blastoise. We have all the rare candies. We have one Water Energy prize. We have both choice bands. That can be good for Articuno. Alright. We do have... we prized Quagsire. Quagsire is a good card in this matchup. But, we'll see. Speaking of Ditto, I guess you can run Ditto in this deck, too. And, okay, we actually did not find the rare candy. That sucks. We'll just go into Articuno. Maybe, like, we should play, like, one Volkner in here just so we can get rare candy Blastoise. I don't know. It's fine. Not hitting rare candy kind of sucks. But again, he may Marshadow me. Blacephalon decks obviously play Marshadow. Maybe he's not playing Blacephalon. Maybe he's playing like Charizard, Zoroark. That could be actually a really cool way to play Zoroark. Okay, no, he's playing, definitely playing Blacephalon. That's fine. He's gonna bump my stadium. We don't get to use Ultra Space. I do want to get that Wooper down, or at the very least another Squirtle in play, because Blastoise is good. Blastoise, again, it can attack. I do feel like maybe this deck could use an Aqua Patch or two, maybe in the late game, because you do more rely on Blastoise, but it makes up for it when you have all these ways to get energy back in the deck. So let's see what we can do. Again, this matchup should be a good matchup for us. I don't really think it's going to go wrong. It's actually good he started with Ditto. This does mean he can't go right away for a burst. He is getting Marshadow. Alright, that's fine. So, it doesn't matter. Even if I got Rare Candy, we would have lost this hand, and we would not have been able to get the Rare Candy Blastoise. Alright. We'll see what we get. Oof. Nothing good. Rip. We did get Brooklet Hill, which can bail us out. Wow, I actually didn't expect that Marshadow to screw me over. That sucks. We can bump a Stadium, though, and he did just get rid of a Stadium, too, right? Yeah. He's gonna get a Lele for Lillie. This is fine. If he fills his bench up a little bit, obviously, we can top deck Erika. Never mind, he's actually Cynthia. He's playing as Cynthia. So he's gonna play it. We'll see what he gets. He hasn't gotten a Blacephalon yet. He's probably gonna get one now. I don't know if he's played Ultra Space yet. I don't think he has. Rip. So he drew a Guzma, which is not helping. So this kind of sucks, not gonna lie. It's actually, I guess it's fine to have Ditto in the active. Let's just get another Squirtle down for sure. I am actually kind of... Should I Guzma the Marshadow? I might actually go for it. The reason I'm thinking of it, because this could, I guess this could evolve into an Naganadel. And he can then start retreating for free. So if I Guzma this, then he has to retreat with an energy, because he can't do his own Guzma. Yeah, let's do this. So this way he can't retreat with Naganadel. This way he has to pay an energy retreat, and this forces him to like have to play like an energy switch or something to go for like a burst GX, so that seems like a fine play. And he can't do Guzma, so yeah, he's going to be trapped here in the active. Wish he had something bigger on the bench. Maybe this Ditto will go into like a Muck or potentially a Ninetales. I don't know how much retreat it has, but we'll see. We'll see. Gonna get a Heat Factory, that's fine. We'll be able to bump his Stadium, so he only gets one-time use. I think we'll Brooklet Hill for maybe the Wooper. I'm thinking Articuno, though, too. Another Articuno might be more needed. Yeah, so I'm glad I did that. So now he has to pay to retreat. And he can't do Guzma. We do need to get Blastoise into play ASAP. We're getting lucky that he's not really gotten much going. Really need to get a good top deck here, guys. We have played 10 supporters. We've played a few of them so far. We do have a decent amount of outs. Cynthia, will they get a Blacephalon now, finally? No, they don't. But they are putting more Pokemon down, so this makes an Erika's Hospitality top deck all the better. So they're going to charge up. Will they retreat Marshadow and attack with Meganadel? Nope, so that's good. What do we draw? We finally drew Water Energy. I don't even know if it's the right time to play it, but it is good to draw that. We'll just put an Articuno down. Do I even want to attack? I mean, I guess it's good to knock him out. Then we can just move the energy to the other Articuno. Yeah, that's fine. We'll knock him out. I think we need to. If anything is prized, I guess it's important to get it. So I either go Articuno or Wailord. I think we just go Articuno. Articuno and Blastoise might be our main attackers here. Another Squirtle. Well, I mean, if we can top deck Ultra Ball, we have something to discard, I guess, if we do want to get Blastoise or Lele. I guess one of the problems is we have the two-shot Meganadel. That's why I was a little, like, hesitant on doing this. I think we just need to build up Wailord and Magikarp. Will be good. Let's go to Treasure away Blacephalon. Maybe my opponent just gave up on Blacephalon altogether. Though, my opponent, you know, probably does need to get Blacephalon into play at some point. I actually don't want them to build up a lot of energy, though. They could potentially come out of nowhere with like a surprise attack on Wailord with Blacephalon. So I actually do have to be a little careful. So we'll knock out Articuno, not now. Well, yeah, I guess we get a couple turns to do whatever. I don't want him to build up his board, though. That's the only problem. Probably out of stadiums, to be honest. He's played 3. He's getting turning points. So we are getting 2-shot here. We can 2-shot him back, which is good. Wow, come on, dude. Can we really not draw anything? Since we get knocked out, we may as well just get another Wooper. Or another Pokemon. This is really unfortunate that we can't draw anything, bruh. Come on. Come on. At this point, there's a lot of outs I can draw. I can draw Ultra Balls. I can draw my Lele. I gotta draw out of this, man. If I don't, we're in trouble. I mean, our board setup is decent. We don't have Blastoise yet. I'm surprised that Marshadow screwed me over so hard. I bet my opponent's regretting not attacking with Blacephalon now just because I'm not really drawing that well. And I wouldn't be one-shotting him anyways because Cold Cyclone only does 70. We can Cold Cyclone either to another Articuno or the Wailord. Assuming we can actually get a good top deck. There's so many outs. Like, even if we got a Blastoise, I'd be fine. Because at least it's probably thinning the deck a little bit. Ooh, we got rid of an E-Switch. And he's grabbing more Psychics. So yeah, my opponent just gave up on the... Oh, is he going to Marshadow me? Yo, he is! This guy's a legend! This guy's a legend! Alright, this is good. We're probably going to get something off of this. Never mind. Somehow we got an even worse hand. That's, incredible. Well, let's see if we can top deck Rare Candy. This is annoying. Alright, there we go. So we'll play down the Articuno for sure. Do this. Yeah, we'll retreat. We're obviously going to take Articuno. I might just build a Wailord. We could probably just body Wailord or get a Wailord. There we go. We got the Rare Candy Blastoise. Alright, we can finally start setting up. We'll do a Powerful Squall. Got 1 energy. Might as well play it on Wailord. And we will Cold Cyclone him for 70. We'll 2-shot him. Move the energy to Wailord, of course. Man, he can't like Guzma me and like Energy Dime me or something. He's got no Blacephalons in play. I do have to watch out for like a Beast Ring though. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. So I'd rather probably knock this out with Articuno, which we can probably do. We'll play Powerful Squall. We should be able to hit a water. Ooh, Choice Band's huge. Yeah, we got him. So I don't even. Yeah, I probably. That's a lot. That's so much energy. Holy cow. Okay, so we can go 1 on the active, 1 on the Wailord, and then maybe 1 on the other Articuno. So 1 here. We don't really need to do 100 damage. 1 on the Wailord, 1 on the other Articuno. play Choice Band just so that we can knock out Blacephalon for 100. Ooh, Switch is good if he doesn't get a knockout here. And we'll knock out this Naganadel. I'm tempted to move it on Blastoise, because Blastoise can one-shot Naganadel, and I kind of like that. Yeah, let's move it on Blastoise. I don't really think I'm ever going to need Tower and Splash. It's only going to knock out Marshadow. So an Energy Recycler. So he's going to be able to get B-String here. Really wish I had access to one of my Guzmas right about now. We only use one. Yep, he's going for B-String. Doesn't have Turning Point yet. He will knock me out, but that's fine. We can knock him out with either Blastoise or Wailord. I might just knock him out. Actually, I don't know, because I knock him out Wailord, he'll still have access to B-String. I'm thinking maybe we knock him out Blastoise, but that means I need to get another Blastoise in play. But if I can top deck Guzma right now, that would be amazing, because then I can knock out one of these Lele's. So yeah, I think we have to knock... He has... Oh my gosh, that is so much energy. That's 10 energies, oh my goodness. Yeah, Wailord will not stand a chance, which is scary. So we'll bring out Articuno, I think. This is risky. Wow, we straight up just drew Guzma, that's awesome. So we'll probably just get another Wailord. We'd have to watch out, Disney still take 3 prizes. So we have 5 energy on us. Knock out one of these Naganadels, which is good. I think the problem is he still has Energy Switch. It's like it's pretty good. The odds he'll still hit what he wants. It doesn't really matter I knock out. He might actually get the 3 prizes. It's kind of tough. Maybe it's best to attack with Blastoise, honestly. I don't really think we even need him anymore. I mean, look at our setup. So I may just knock out Lele with Blastoise. I mean, he could still get a Guzma, though, which is the only problem. We can't KO him with Articuno, though. I can knock out Marsha with Articuno, but that's not really doing anything. Well, it's too late now. Yeah, I think I just knock out Tapu Lele with Blastoise, break his B-String, and then force him to have to like do an Energy Switch Guzma play to knock out my Blastoise here. And if he doesn't KO Blastoise, which might happen, will be even better. We can switch into like Wailord. Take our 2 prizes. There's a Quagsire. Quagsire is huge. We can start attacking with Hydro Pump now. We still got a Squirtle, so if Blastoise goes down, you know, we still have played only 1 river game. So I am fine with this play. So yeah, we're gonna force him to have to find like... Well, even if he attacks a Blacephalon, he still loses because we knock him out. He's going for Guzma on my Wooper of all things. And I think he's just kind of given up at this point. Probably sees the writing on the wall. I think I still have to attack Blastoise because he can still pull an Energy Switch Blacephalon out of nowhere. Or I can just top deck Guzma and win the game. So, let's see. Actually, wait, do I have game? Oh, I do, yeah, I can just hold spot for Lele. Alright, let's see. What do we draw? We drew Communication, that works too. Lele is in the deck, I'm almost certain. Yeah, please tell me our Guzma's not prized. Okay, good, we win. Alright. Blastoise Articuno Wailord taking the dub against a Blacephalon deck. Obviously a matchup that is guaranteed an auto win if everything goes well. We kind of got a bit of a slowdown with that Marshadow, but we were able to come out on top and win the game, so that's pretty hype. Obviously it's the matchup we want to see. Only 3 Blacephalons, so yeah. Definitely my opponent did put some pressure on with the Naganadel aggression there for sure, but other than that, that was a pretty good game. This deck is a lot of fun to play, by the way. Alright, well, good match. Good match. So yeah, we'll go do another game here in just a sec. Alright guys, let's go do another game. This is a really fun deck to play. But yeah, I guess I forgot to mention, the Quagsire is also really good so that you can chain Articuno. If Articuno doesn't go down, you can move the energy back to Articuno. So, boom, there you go. But I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. I do think Blastoise has some pretty good potential in all honesty. Alright, what are we up against? Looks like we're up against a Buzzwole deck. B-String decks, I think, are definitely scary. Rayquaza's scary too. And we lose the coin flip. Rip. This could be a Buzzgarb deck though too. It might not be Buzzwole on the dot. Alright, we got the Squirtle Articuno start, which is ideal. Articuno's resistance to fighting is actually pretty clutch. Sadly, it won't protect our bench. We are playing a 50 HP Squirtle, so if he's playing Jet Punch, we're in trouble. We'll see what it is. It could be Buzzgarb. I'd probably rather it be... Actually, I don't know if it... Buzzgarb and Buzzwole, Lycanroc, they're both pretty bad matchups. Lycanroc does mean he goes to Articuno. My opponent just got rid of 2 Choice Bands, which is huge. My Wailord is going to be a bit safer, especially if he's playing Weavile. I guess that's another reason why the 7... Ooh, he's never really playing the Simeon. That's another reason why the 50 HP Squirtle is so good. Or the 70 HP one, sorry, is so good because you gotta watch out for what's his face. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Weavile. The 70 HP one doesn't have an ability, so Weavile does 50 less damage. There you go. Blastoise has an ability, obviously, but you get my point. Articuno, do you get knocked out? You're not an evolution, so I'm going to say no. And he just attached energy to a Diancie. Well, that's his everything. And we drew an Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of Stretcher and Lillie. That was tough, actually. I didn't really know what to get rid of there. Get Wailord. He might be playing Shrine, but, you know, Wailord's got to do action. Wailord did nothing last game other than just intimidate him. Hopefully we get Rare Candy Blastoise. We don't. I need to get some more cards I can play down. Not going to play the Brooklet Hill. It will give my opponent a free Passimian. I don't need it anyways. Our bench is good anyway. The only thing I'm looking for is another Squirtle, but whatever. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the Rare Candy Blastoise. That's fine. We'll Cynthia and hopefully hit it. Post his angry face. He's not going to do much damage to me. Really? 10? No, I guess the 20. Yeah, okay, never mind. That was really shocking. I still don't want to play the Wailord because I'd rather make room for another Blastoise or Lele, plus Shrine of Punishments. Okay, so unfortunately we weren't able to hit a Rare Candy Blastoise there. We did get Rare Candy. We'll just move the energy to Articuno. And if we can find Quagsire, we just move the energy back. So this is why the 1/1 Quagsire is so good. Alright, let's see what my opponent does. Maybe we'll top deck Pokemon Communication or Ultra Ball. And then we can get Blastoise, and then Blastoise is going to start making some big boy plays. Just another team play for 10. Alright, what do we draw? Another water. Play that here. Cynthia. Rare Candy Blastoise? No. Okay, that's fine. We did, however, find Quagsire. We did have to give up a Pokémon and a couple more supporters, but I think at this point we're okay. We just need to hit Rare Candy Blastoise, and we should be good. Palpad wouldn't be a bad card in here, though it does disrupt Blastoise, but I don't know. Palpad is something you could run if you want. So we knock him out. The game is far from over, though, obviously. The game is far from over. My opponent could still do something. I can Guzma next turn if I want. We got a Water Energy. We can just keep building up Wailord. Tower and Splash, once again, not very good here because you only, 110 HP. Ain't that much. Ooh, he can actually attack me with Diancie. Does his ability apply? No, it doesn't. Alright, my opponent got a Cynthia. I don't want the game to end, so I'm actually glad he got a Cynthia. I'm actually glad. Hey, Brooklet Hill. So he's going to get a Buzzwole. That's fine. He will get Sledgehammer, but I will probably Guzma that. He's going to do 70. Yeah, I think we Guzma the Buzzwole. Just try and deal with it. I think we can play this. Oh, we prized our other Squirtles. Okay. Let's get another Articuno. I don't think he's playing Shrine at this point, but you know what? I don't know. Yeah. Obviously, we can attack the Diancie. And Diancie is kind of a problem because it does give more damage output. But if we knock it out, we get Sledgehammered. So I would almost rather just deal with this thing. Let's just move the energy to Wailord. Like, we're not even building up Wailord with Blastoise. In both games Blastoise has not come out quick enough, so this is pretty funny. This is pretty funny. My opponent's gonna get a, looks like a Passimian. They're gonna put a DC on. I'm gonna have to retreat back into Dalancey. That's fine. This does mean we can still knock him out with Articuno. I can Guzma I can Guzma Buzzwole, which I think is still a fine enough play. Oh, he can heal. Wow, never mind. You know what? I think I'll just deal with Buzzwole when the time comes. I don't know, I might regret that, but whatever. There we go, Rare Candy Blastoise. Just what I like to see. We got Erika, which is pretty hype. Powerful Squall. Got a water. Might as well go here. There might be some benefit of doing Towering Splash this game. I guess it can knock out Buzzwole, so maybe we will try and build it up. So we'll Cold Cyclone him for 70. Move the energies to Articuno. See what he does. He's gonna put a Fight Energy on Buzzwole. Sledgehammer actually won't knock me out unless he finds a Beast Energy if we knock out Diancie. So that is actually pretty good. I do wish we had a spread attack, because I honestly would like to go for a Towering Splash. And it's not something that is impossible to pull off, thanks to, you know, powerful Squalls. So, I don't know. Maybe like a Prism Star Volk is actually a good one-of in this deck, because I really do like having it here. But he is one Towering Splash away from getting wrecked. So we can knock him out with Articuno, and unless he finds a Beast Energy or a Professor Kukui, he will not KO me. But Erika's Hospitality. So we can't get Articuno back. It's something that is important to consider. We'll play Powerful Squall. No waters. That's fine. Didn't really honestly need any. Do I Ultra Ball here? I do want to get rid of this other Brooklet Hill, but whatever. So we'll just Cold Cyclone him for the knockout. Put 2 waters on Wailord. And we'll take our prize. Another Water Energy is always appreciated. So he will get Sledgehammer, but again, he can't use Diancie, so he's not going to be able to hit me for 140, so he won't actually knock out my Articuno here. Unless he gets a Beast Energy, which he probably plays 1 Beast Energy. Or he might Kukui me, and I wouldn't be surprised if he played Kukui. It's going to Energy Lotto. Got an Energy. Does Towering Splash... Wait. Never mind. I was going to say, Towering Splash, I wish it did more than just 10 damage. So we'll go here. Powerful Squall. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to have the Quagsire retreat. We'll knock him out with Wailord now. Wailord can start getting some action in. We're not going to knock him out Towering Splash, which I would like to do, but this is fine. I do want to play the Ultra Ball and actually get rid of my Brooklet Hills, but I'm still going to be patient. He might play Shrine. I don't think it matters at this point. We're pretty far ahead in the game. I'm telling you, these Mega Blastoise sleeves are basically giving my Blastoise the boost. It's fine giving up energy. We still have our Energy Recyclers and everything. It's going to attach a Rainbow Energy, which is perfect. We can do a nice big Towering Splash, potentially this turn if we're able to find enough energy, which would be hype. We can knock him out with Towering Splash, and then everything would be in range of just getting finished off by Cold Cyclone. I mean, we had the Quagsire Wailord set up, so like a Wailord takes heavy damage. We can always Guzma, go or switch into Wailord, and then, you know, Quagsire, and then this Wailord is pretty much safe. He has played 2 DCs. He is playing Psychic in his deck, so he might be playing Coco Spread. That could be pretty bad. He could knock out both Articunos and take 2 more prizes. No, he's going to fling me. Okay, well, that's fine. If we lose my boy Articuno, he put up a good fight, but that's whatever. Alright, what do we draw? Wartortle. Alright, so how much waters are in the deck? We got 5. We got 16 cards, though, so here you go. I'm going to Ultra Ball away a Brooklet Hill and a Wartortle, just to thin. Probably not going to need Wartortle. We only played 1 Rare Candy, so even if we need to get another Blastoise. We got 2 more waters, alright. I think we'll just attach them here. We're not going to be able to Towering Splash this turn, which is fine. And yeah, we'll just Super Splash him for the knockout. Kind of scared of a Coco, just in case like he does knock out Articuno. There's our other Squirtle. Don't think we need Blastoise anymore. I think we're chilling. Wailord's kind of doing its job. Wailord's doing its thing. It's gonna Nest Ball. Will this go for Passimian or for something else? Trubbish. Okay, so he's playing Garb. How many items have he played? 80, 100, 120, 140. So he's doing 140. So he's actually doing a chunk of damage. But you can't sleep on Guzma, man. You just can't. Is he gonna Stomp off? Probably not. He's probably just gonna, yeah, retreat. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, the other Guzma. We'll knock out Trouble. We'll knock out the Trubbish. Might as well just go for this. We have to do less Quagsires. You have a good deck. Well played. You got a good deck, good sir. Would be nice if you had that Trubbish in play a turn earlier so I can knock him out with Tower and Splash and knock out that Passimian to take the 2 prizes. That's fine. We'll just knock him out. Could have done Tower and Splash there, I guess. No, there's no point. We just need 1 prize to win the game. But yeah, this is what the Blastoise Articuno Wailord deck is all about. It's a fun deck to play. I would definitely recommend it. I think I'm going to wrap today's PTCGO video here, guys. I think we showed off the deck pretty well. Really, both games, we kind of got the slower start going with Blastoise. We weren't able to get it into play, like, super quick. Did take us a while, especially against the Cephalon matchup. So, there is that. Let's actually open up a pack or something. I don't know. I kind of feel like opening a pack here for you guys to wrap up the video. I do like Wailord Articuno Blastoise a lot. I honestly think the deck might have some potential. Like, Blastoise is a really cool card. That definitely could help water decks quite a bit. Alright, we got a Mandy Buzz. Discard an item from your hand if you do 6 damage to one of your Pokemon. Opponent's Pokemon, meh. Pretty underwhelming. Yveltal is a decent pull, but not really worth it. Let's just open up another pack. We'll open up one more pack for you guys, and then we'll wrap up the video. I do, again, like the deck a lot. Ooh, Hitmonchan. No, okay, we got a Nidoqueen that can trade. Like, tradable. I actually think Hitmonchan could be like the new Hitmontop and expanded. Anyways, but yeah, Wailord, Blastoise, Articuno. This, in my opinion, is a good deck. Honestly, I don't regret running Quagsire now. You know, at first, playing the deck, building it, I was like, am I going to regret playing Quagsire? Is it really going to be necessary in here? But honestly, Quagsire turned out to be one of the most important cards in this deck, especially in the early game with Articuno there. So I think Quagsire, I think you still need to play a Quagsire in this list. But other than that, yeah, this is a really fun and strong deck. This is a cool deck. Definitely, I think it has potential. Wailord is a pretty powerful card. If anything I would change, I might consider running an Acerola or a Max Potion, just because you are going to move a lot of energy around with Quagsire. And even Articuno, you can Max Potion. Could be good against Buzzwole. So, I think there are some options for this deck. But I'll wrap this PTCGO video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. And again, subscribe to help me reach 4,000 subscribers. And make sure to, guys, head over to Card Cavern TCG. Order some codes there. Use code LDF for the discount on your purchase. Send them some love. And yeah, that's going to wrap up today's PTCGO video. Have a good day. Peace out and goodbye.